Well, happy Thursday. We've nearly made it through the work and school week. Michelle Mackey with you. You're watching the Weather Network. Another beautiful day in Ontario. I'll have the forecast details coming up for you in just a moment. But first, this must-see video. Are making their way into the area are storm hunters, and they will be in Tornado Alley for the next 3 weeks. And you can also find them on social media. Connect with them there as well. That's your latest source for all of that information. All right, let's get into your forecast, beginning with Kevin Yard outside. Wow, beautiful. Kevin, I hope you got me some tickets. Let's get back into your forecast. Long range this weekend, you'll see that flooding of cool air through the prairies. Not the case for Ontario. We have that nice ridge in the jet stream. That's indicative of temperatures really nice and mild, though we do have the chance of seeing some active weather by Sunday. And then we have a cold front sliding through. By mid next week, the temperatures taking a bit of a nosedive down into the low teens. So below seasonal. In other words, this weekend, get outside, enjoy the warm weather while it lasts. Saturday, look at this. This is the first time that we've seen these orange colors this year because temperatures, this is going to be the warmest weekend we've had of 2015. You'll see that we are into the high 20s with the humidity. It's going to be feeling more like the low 30s. Now, as we move into your Sunday, it's going to be similar, but because of all this heat and humidity, we really do create an unstable environment, an unstable atmosphere, and that's why we run the risk of seeing some scattered thunderstorms on Mother's Day. It's not going to be a total washout. Keep that in mind. But if you had any outdoor plans, maybe surprising mom with a nice brunch, just keep in mind it could be a little bit rainy. The humidity will continue to rise on Monday, and then by Tuesday, that's when we'll start to feel that cooler air moving in. Okay, I don't know about you, but I am in a really good mood today. We have another brilliant day expected for the city of Toronto and much of southern Ontario, and we've almost made it through the work and school week. Details on your forecast coming up. First, I want to show you this incredible must-see video. We had flooding. Oklahoma City, the first time the city has ever had to declare an emergency flash flood situation. But a far different story this afternoon in southern Ontario. High pressure. High pressure, that means sunshine, relatively calm conditions, and we're also seeing those temperatures rise, especially as we get into the weekend. Now, Friday, we could see some patchy showers. We have some instability in the atmosphere, but nonetheless, don't cancel any patio plans. I'm going to find one tonight because it's going to be one of the warmest days that we've had all year. Now, long range, as we move into Friday, it's going to be unsettled for northern Ontario, and then again, relatively calm for the south, but the Ottawa Valley, Saturday and Sunday, southern Quebec, that's where we could see some embedded thunderstorms, and then that risk becomes more widespread to southern Ontario by the time we move into Sunday. And then next week, cold temperatures. I'm Michelle Mackey. Welcome to the Weather Network. It is Thursday, May the 7th, almost to the weekend, and I have some really good news in store for you. Hold that thought. Let's first head to this must-see video. I know, it's absolutely incredible. So the name of the game, we could see some embedded thunderstorms through the weekend, but it could be worse. Remember that. Okay, let's check in now with Kevin Yard, more on your forecast details and a very fun event as well. Do you know what would make me even more happy? I want to see Kevin Yard on the horse. I want to see it next time, but great job. Okay, let's get into your forecast details. Here's what we can expect. It's out to the bus stop. They're going to be comfortable, 14 degrees to start the day. So high pressure is in place. That means clear skies, calm weather, not much in the way of winds either. And as you just saw, the temperature is really beginning to rise. Now, Friday morning, we could see some patchy showers move through. They're very isolated, though. It's certainly not going to be a washout for all of southern Ontario. They'll roll in and then they'll roll out fairly quickly. Looking ahead, though, it's going to be unsettled for northern Ontario, a low off the prairies making its way north. And then by Saturday, we are going to be seeing some embedded thunderstorms late evening. That risk increases for southern Ontario as we move into Sunday. And in behind it, high pressure pushes in, so we will see a clearing, yes. The not so good news, temperatures are going to take a plunge. So you need to get out this weekend, enjoy the patio, enjoy the barbecue, because it's not going to last. And then we've got a big system next week as well. It's great to see you. You're watching the Weather Network on this Thursday, May the 7th. Michelle Mackey joining you. We've got another beautiful day in store for much of southern Ontario, and heading into the weekend, temperatures on the rise. More on that in just a minute, but first I want to show you this. Mark Robinson are in the area. They are going to be in Tornado Alley for the next 3 weeks, so we will keep you posted right here on the Weather Network with their journey. As we move into your long-range forecast, by the middle of next week, the temperatures are beginning to take a plunge. You'll see that trough in the jet stream. We are only going to be breaking the double digits. But before we get there, good news in store. Saturday, the orange, that's an indication of temperatures approaching 30 degrees. Especially when we factor in the humidity, it's going to be feeling quite sticky for Saturday and Sunday. And then Sunday afternoon, Mother's Day, of course, we run the risk of seeing some embedded thunderstorms. We have some instability in the atmosphere thanks to all of that heat and humidity, so we really set the stage for those thunderstorms. But again, scattered. We will see some breaks throughout the day, so don't cancel any outdoor Mother's Day plans just yet. I think this image says it all, doesn't it? Blue skies, another warm day. Good news on the way for the weekend as well, particularly Saturday. I'm Michelle Mackey. You're watching the Weather Network. More on that in just a minute. But first, I want to show you this must-see video. They're slowly on the rise, but remember that when I talk about your Mother's Day forecast, it could be worse, okay? Now let's start our forecast details with Kevin Yard. Kevin, what are you getting up to?
Well, a beautiful day today right across southern Ontario. High pressure, sunny skies and temperatures low 20s in Barrie, Kitchener, Oshawa, as well as right here in Toronto where we are at the beautiful Odysseo running until May 24th. Wow, great job, Spencer. Tell us, what was that you were doing right there?
Those are some lasso tricks I was doing.
And that's all part of the show. Tell us a little bit more about what else we see at the show.
Well, in the show, you'll see lots of different disciplines. You'll see jumping, you'll see liberty, you'll see trick riding, you'll see Cossack. So there's a lot of different horse disciplines that you'll see, along with some really amazing acrobatics.
Okay, come check it out. As I mentioned, running until May 24th. You'll show me how to do that, right?
Of course.
Okay, back inside of the studio.
Yeehaw! Go, Kevin. All right, let's get into your forecast details. I will never do that again, I promise. This afternoon in the city of Toronto, find a patio, and then for your Monday morning, starting off the day, quite nice. I know a lot of us have to go into work, go into school, but get outside on your lunch break because trust me, you're going to want to enjoy this weather. High pressure in place this afternoon. That's going to continue through your Friday. I should also mention Friday afternoon, we do have the chance of seeing some isolated spotty showers roll through southern Ontario. Certainly won't be a washout though, and temperatures are going to be nice enough that we really can't complain. This isn't really enough rain to even complain about. Now, if you're in northern Ontario, then you do have the right to complain about all of that rain. Places like Thunder Bay, the north shores of Superior, picking up about 10 to 15 millimeters of rain by the time we get to Friday. Unsettled pattern for much of northern Ontario for the weekend. And then for Saturday, it's going to be mostly clear and temperatures on the rise for southern Ontario.